up, guys? Welcome to my gym. It has dumbbells, squat rack, a bench, and a puppy. What else could you ask for? So this is a dumbbell only leg day. I've actually been really enjoying like the switch up and not having to rely on machines and stuff. It's making me think a little bit more, and then also adding in a little bit of plyometrics, which I tend not to do because I don't always like them, but when you have limited stuff, plyos are great. So we have 4 supersets hitting quads, hams, glutes, all of them. And then we have a giant set at the end for your booty. Let's go. So depending on how heavy you have in weights, I have anywhere from 15s and I have a single 50-pound dumbbell, which I am actually going to use. So my weights aren't super heavy, so our rep scheme is usually like a 15 to 20 range, sometimes higher, and then also sometimes lower, but generally it's going to be anything above 12. So this is a higher rep volume workout. So first superset is for legs, obviously, because we're doing legs. I don't know why I said that. It's for legs. Of course it's for legs. That's what we're doing. First superset is a dumbbell squat. Now, when I hold the dumbbells, I actually hold them up on my shoulders. You don't have to hold them that way. I just do because that doesn't feel good to me to hold them like that. So I hold them up over end, almost like it's like a front squat, which will target your quads a little bit more. So we're going just a regular dumbbell squat, up. And then we're going 15 reps for that, somewhere in there. If you have lighter weights, go a little bit higher. And then we're going right into a wide to narrow jumping squat. So wide to narrow jumping squat, you're just start off wide, and then you jump to the middle, feet together, feet wide, feet together, feet wide, feet together, feet wide. That one we're just gonna do for time, so whether you do it faster or slower, that's up to you. And we're gonna go for 40 seconds. So, let's go. Guys, you're gonna be breathing pretty heavy after this. Anytime our reps and you're adding plyos, we're gonna go between 60 to 90, can't breathe, 60 to 90 seconds rest in between each, and then we'll hit it again. So get your breath back, and then we'll go right back in it. 4 sets, 15 with the dumbbell squats, 40 seconds with those killer wide to narrow squats. I know, that was just the first exercise. All right, number 2 superset. These are gonna be single leg. So one of my new favorite exercises is the single leg Romanian deadlift. I like it because not only are you working your legs, especially your glutes and hamstrings, it's all gonna be glutes and hamstrings the whole time. but it's also gonna be working your core and also your stability, which I don't know if you guys have been following along, but I've been working with Russell Runner, Dan, who has been helping me out so much just in my overall physical fitness, being able to run, agility, jump higher, and then balance. I didn't realize how bad my balance was until I started working with him. I was like, okay, so we are getting that done. If your balance is so bad that you cannot do it with 2 dumbbells, I will show you how to do it with 1 so that you can concentrate on your legs. If you're falling over the whole time, it's gonna kind of defeat the whole purpose of the exercise. So, single leg deadlift, set with pistol squats. But I'm not very good at pistol squats, so I'm assuming a lot of people probably aren't. So we are going to do assisted pistol squats just from a bench and standing up. So it's not gonna seem hard at first. You can add weight, or you can just work on your stability from 1 leg. So, back to deadlift. So your deadlift, pick your leg that you want to start with. Both exercises, whatever leg you start with the first exercise. So if I start with my right leg, start with your right leg for the second exercise. Or, like I always like to do, I like to stay on 1 leg, do both exercises, then switch legs. It's up to you. That's just how I like to. So your single leg deadlift, Romanian deadlift, I try not to touch the ground the whole time, especially if you're looking to work on balance. So your dumbbells are going to be in your hand. A deadlift means you can bend your knee, because in the deadlift you bend down to touch the ground or pick up the weight. So you also want to make sure that you come and you stand straight up. So sometimes I like to just bring my knee forward. So we're going to come down, dumbbells are at our side. You're going to start slowly bending your knee. This leg's going to come back. You're going to basically touch the dumbbells, touch them on the ground, or maybe even better, keep them maybe like an inch or 2 off the ground. So come up, this leg drives back, you start leaning forward. All the weight is on your glutes and hamstrings. Keep your back nice and flat, touch, and then come up. Back down. Now you see how much balance is gonna come into play. So big thing there, concentrate on keeping your core tight. So if you start getting a little off balance, tighten that core up, and it should try to get you back in line. So a couple more, coming down, or actually maybe we should switch legs, so you can see on this side. So, foot down, come straight up, drive that leg back, knee starts to bend, back is flat and straight, touch, and then back up. Again, these are not fast. If you notice how slow I'm going, that's how slow I actually do the reps. Whoa. Down. If you want to do a couple without weight, maybe your first set, try it without weight at all. See if you got it. Go ahead. If your balance is terrible, you're still going to add weight, but you can hold on to something. Not like grip it like you're not going to let it go away. Just a slight, just lean your hand on it. So same thing. We'll do same arm with the leg that's working. So you come up, come down, touch, back up. Come down, touch, back up. So if you're falling all over the place, that is totally fine. But I expect a bigger dumbbell if you're only doing 1. So what I like to do is I like to do 1 leg at a time. I do both exercises before I switch. So if I started on right, I'm going to start here. Find something about where your knee is, just so at least you're getting parallel. If you can go below parallel, you might even be able to use like a bunch of these. That's very low for me. squat, then switch to left. Left leg deadlift, left leg pistol squat. So if you want to add weight, you'll just hold it at your side or hold in a goblet stance. I don't need too much. You just don't have too much of your arms for balance then. So you're just going up. Makes it a lot harder. I need my arms. There we go. Oh, this is good. I like this. More balance work. Dan, you're gonna be so proud. So, 12 and 12. We're just doing 12. If you can do more than that, add weight. If you don't have any more weight to add, then you can up. So you have definitely seen me do this before. I just like it. It's a 2-in-1 exercise where you're alternating between the two. You can do it with a kettlebell or a dumbbell. I don't have kettlebells here. I actually prefer a kettlebell for the switching movement. It's just easier to grab that way. But we're gonna be doing dumbbell or kettlebell sumo squat with goblet squat, or sumo dead. However, sumo squat, sumo dead, it's kind of the same thing. So sumo squat into a goblet squat. So you're gonna come down with the weight between your legs for the sumo squat. You touch the ground, and then as you come up, you're gonna flip it and then move your hands so that you're into a goblet squat. So a goblet squat, the weight is just under your chin, and then you'll come back down, and then when you get to the top, flip it back down, touch, switch, switch, switch. Now the reason I'm on 245s is just for a dumbbell. That's why I do like kettlebells, because kettlebells tend to not be as elongated as a dumbbell. Like a 50-pound dumbbell only comes up to here, so you wouldn't need to get up off the ground. So this is just so I have better range of motion. So to see it, sumo, both are going to be slightly sumoed or sumoed. It's just not going to be that super wide one, because like a goblet sumo squat is just a little bit much. So you're like a normal sumo, feet slightly pointed out to hit that inside of your thighs, and then when you come up for each rep, I want you to focus on bringing your hips forward and squeezing your butt. So every time you come up, hips come forward, just like you would like in a deadlift. So on a deadlift, it doesn't count. until your hips are forward. So if you're here, it doesn't count. You gotta be here, hips forward. So every single rep, we're doing 12 reps of each. So it's a total of 24 reps. Get your breath because this is gonna be a lot of cardio for you. So I'm just gonna start, I guess. I'm just gonna go through all the reps. Let's go. Kai, you ready? Cheer me on. Maybe. There we go. I have to get a good love kiss. Good love kiss. Okay, thank you. Watch your piggy toes. And then 4 sets. Whew! All right, last of the superset. So we have another single leg unilateral work. Again, this is something, I think I posted a video a week or 2 ago on a leg day. So we're doing step ups, no push off. So how do you do a no push off? All you gotta do is keep the non-working foot completely flat on the ground. Your step up doesn't actually need to be very high because you're not gonna be pushing off. So even if it's like half this height, that's totally fine. The higher it is, the harder it's gonna be, obviously. So I'm already completely pretty much at the bottom range. So how to not push off. If your foot is like this, it's like nearly impossible to not like push off, even without you like thinking about it and trying not to do it. No matter what, if your toe is up, you're going to push off. So we're going to keep our opposite foot flat on the ground. Even then, like you can kind of push, you're just getting a little bit less. So that foot completely flat on the ground. I'm not gonna do any weight. My body weight is kind of enough, unfortunately. But again, I'm not doing a whole lot of weight. Even if I do choose them, it's only gonna be like 15 pounds because we're doing superset. So step ups with jumping vulgarians, which are the worst. And that you definitely don't need weight. So you can add a little bit of weight here. Wouldn't go too crazy. 10, 15 pounds, that's all you need. So foot up on your box, your low box, and then you want to lean forward so that all the weight is on this leg and there's none on that back leg. So then you're less likely to push off. So lean forward and then try to get all the weight on that leg, none on this. And you come back down, slow on the way back down. And again, balance because it's unilateral. And then just try your best not to do too much pushing. So that is my one little tip or trick. My other one, I think we did it a long time ago, when your heel, your foot's actually in front of you, but that's kind of like a side step up. We're going to do a front step up. So try your best not to push. So lean forward, put all that weight in that front leg, and then step up. Slow on the way down, work your negative. So again, I like to do both exercises with the same leg and then switch. So I think we're doing 12 of each. your 12 on that leg. Now the working leg is going to be off the box or plates, whatever you want to do. And again, you don't need a whole lot of weight, or you don't need any weight. You're going to come down, off more, come down, and you're just jumping up. And that, my friends, is going to rip your legs apart. So again, let's do that first. Do your first set with 0 weight, and I'm pretty sure you'll be fine. So if anything, add a little weight to your step-ups, and those jumping things, you don't need weight. Your body weight will be plenty. So 4 sets, 12 of each. Mess right now. So the last is a big giant set. There's 4 different exercises. One of them is kind of alternating back and forth, but we have 4 exercises. We're doing 3 rounds and then 12 to 15 of each exercise. We'll just say 12. 3 rounds, 12 of each exercise. So, what? I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, that'll work. We'll work for the shuffle. So first up, we have shuffles. I'm thinking on the fly here, guys. So we have these new Run Everything booty bands. Now, you can use it for a lot of things, upper body, core stuff, which you might see later. But we're gonna use them for booty purposes. So first up is a shuffle. No, I'm gonna actually write, never mind. I'm gonna write which reps, because we're gonna do 15 for this first one. Because it's gonna go 5 right, 5 left, 5 right. No, that's gotta be 20. Shit, can't math in my head. 20 reps for the first one. 5 right, 5 left, 5 right, 5 left, with some squats in between. So, you've seen this in some of my warm-ups. So I'm just gonna go through each one individually and then we'll put it all together. So first one is a side lateral shuffle. So you put your band right above your knees. If you don't have this beautiful band that I think is going to be in free orders of some amount of money in Run Everything, and then you'll get this for free. So if you need any protein or pre-workout, or Onward, which is very important right now, immune boosters. So Onward, I don't know when this is even coming up right now. I don't know why I'm still talking. Anyway, hopefully you got this in the mail already. I'm trying to think in the future. But if you don't, and you just have like a regular band, I need to just stop talking sometimes. You're just gonna loop it in two, and bam, your booty band. You also might have like the mini bands at home. Mini bands also work. They're already about this size. So I'll run everything one. We're doing a shuffle step. We're gonna go 5 right, 5 squats. 5 left, 5 squats. 5 right, 5 squats. 5 left, 5 squats. Seems like a lot, and that's only the first exercise. So your squat, you're gonna be in kind of a little half squat. You're gonna step as far as you can without moving this leg, and then bring it together back into your shoulder stance. So then you go right, 3, 4, man, I ran out of room. 5, and then, 5 squats, and then you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you're going back the other way. Stay in that squat form, 1, and a turn, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 squats, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 right, 5 squats, 5 left. So 20 reps. Sorry I was so idiotic. I don't even know why I'm taking this off right now. So after that, we'll go right into fire hydrants. I feel like Kyle should show this one. And then into a glute kickback. Back in it. And these are just one after another. Take whatever, a couple breathers in between each one. Fire hydrants, you're on all fours. And you're just basically, when there's a fire hydrant right there, you're just peeing on the fire hydrant. And then we're gonna go 1 here, and then 1 back. 1 here, 1 back. So we'll do 10 to 12. 1 rep is 1 fire hydrant, 1 glute kickback, and that's 1. So you go through both. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So you're getting that outer glute and then your medial glute as well. So you'll do both sides for that. So 10 this side, 10 on that side. Then we go to, I can't see my cheat sheet. Glute bridge with pulses. We're gonna do a glute bridge and then 3 pulses on each rep. So we'll go, again, we'll go 10. So 20 for the first thing, 10 for the other ones. So we'll go up, and then you're gonna pulse. 1, 2, 3, back down. Up as high as you can. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Got it? And then last but not least, I don't know if you can keep it on. We'll see what it's like. Last are reverse hypers. If you don't have a bench, you can do this on a, like the arm of a couch, or even like an ottoman or something. You're just gonna get on it. Yeah, you can get this on. And we're doing frog. So you're just gonna have your feet together. So yeah, keep the band on. It actually makes it work your glutes a little bit more. So feet are gonna be together, hips are off, hold around here, and then you're just bringing your knees in, and then up. In, and up. And that's the circuit. You do that 3 times through. My butt, it's on fire. Kaya, she doesn't even care. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. I know this is not our ideal situation to train at home. I know motivation is sometimes a hard thing to come by when you're just training out of your house with a couple dumbbells, but I hope these videos help you. I hope DLB Daily helps you. So make sure to tag me. I've really been enjoying seeing all you guys doing all the workouts, and sometimes even with your kids. So get your family involved, get your husband, get your kids, get your dog, and let's keep doing the DLB Daily together. Until next time, thank you for watching. Woo!